Hello to everyone, and this is the way for you to learn Spanish. 7 ways to learn Spanish, as you can see. And hi again. My intention is to help you out with Spanish. So I'm going to show you 7 possible ways for you. So out of this, you can pick one, and my intention is to provide in my playlist, the section of Spanish, the best of best that has always worked for me in Spanish. Check this out. I have here one method, which is you start with the words that are for survival. Let's say that you're planning a trip. So when you plan a trip, you need a couple of expressions. And I'm going to provide with the, let's say, pronunciation and the corresponding translation for you. When you say, quiero aprender, what does it mean? I want to learn, or I want to learn. Remember that in Spanish, actually the vowels, you have 5 of them. You say A, E, I, O, U. Got it? They're clean. They are not like, they don't have the kind of inflection you'll find in English. So, again, quiero aprender. For you, it's important to be patient with yourself and to have lots and lots and lots of repetition. So your brain gets used to it. Much easier for you to unblock your brain. And let's begin with a couple of expressions. Number 2, help me please. And then you say in Spanish, ayúdeme, por favor. You got it? Ayúdeme, por favor. You say that. Number 2. Number 3, you say, where is the bathroom? Or the restroom. In Spanish is the same. ¿Dónde queda el baño? Check it out. You see? You read it, pronounce, write it down. Remember, writing consolidates the whole process here. Number 4, what is that? ¿Qué es eso? What is that? Got it? Here, number 5, excuse me please, I didn't get that. I didn't understand you. You say, discúlpeme, no le entendí. And then number 6 here. Who speaks English here? Maybe there, I know today English is a very popular language, so you will find always somebody that understands the language. In the case that you see that the kind of Spanish you're listening to in the many countries where Spanish is spoken, kind of hard. So could be a useful, very useful sentence for you. ¿Quién habla inglés? Got it? And number 7, you say, one moment please. Hold on please. Give me a second. Un momento por favor. Check them out please. Repeat them, pronounce them, write them. It's important. And then we continue with the other possible ways to learn Spanish. So here you can see 7 other ways to learn the language. You know, we started with some expressions right there. As you can see, the expressions that I just wrote for you. But you can also start with music. Music is always great. You select your favorite singer. Either you have there Shakira or Carlos Vives or Marc Anthony or anybody that you like from the Spanish-speaking world. So a singer that you really like. Or movies. Movies are always good, especially when you say that you like maybe one movie and then you just select a couple of expressions. If it is too hard for you, just short videos. In my playlist, I will have plenty for you. Got it? Wikipedia. Why Wikipedia? Because maybe you like to have some data about the country where you're planning to travel to, which is you like to know about the population, what is the kind of food, where is it geographically located. You know, some data in here to show your brain that you are really interested in learning. Or some drawings here, like kids. Why drawings? You know, your brain, I wouldn't say that subconsciously, but actually when you draw, let's say a couple of objects in the house, like table, chair, TV, the basics, just with the drawings, your brain opens up, so to speak. So you unblock yourself for the language. And then when you say, I like to start with a friend, yes. A friend is always a good choice if that friend has patience with you and gives you gradually a couple of expressions. I mean, in my playlist, I played that friend for you. But if you have somebody else, you can consolidate what you learn in here. And then your mind. You say, well, actually you need your mind for this. It's true. But here what I mean with your mind is something that you like. You know, today, when I have seen plenty of students, they don't need a particular grammar book like I said once, or dictionary. No, you start with whole expressions, similar to the ones that I wrote for you. But here is important that you just begin, just start, give it a try. Your brain does the rest. Remember, be patient with yourself, repeat, and always practice on a regular basis. You can see that out of this confinement, you got other language. What language? Spanish. I got plenty in my playlist. Please see in my channel. But if you say, no, Spanish is a really popular language and you like to know that because you're planning a trip as soon as you finish this quarantine, so be it. I am going to help you along the process of learning Spanish. Got it? So that much I promise you. These are 7 ways. We might have 7 others. And here one good book that I recommend you. Check this out. If you like to read, this is in Spanish. I hope you can see it by Deepak Chopra. I'm going to pronounce that for you. Las 7 leyes espirituales del éxito. Interesting book too. So, my intention here, when you see 7 ways to learn, is that you advance more, that you learn more, you know? And you got plenty of tools today, and I promise to give you as many as I can find. This is important. And now, one particular sentence in different languages. A little challenge for you. Say the same sentence up there, I need to stay home, in different languages. For example, in German, ich muss zu Hause bleiben. In Kurdo, which means Kurdish language, dive esh limale biminim. In Latin, sede in domo tuo portet me esse. In Latin, mange palig mages. In Lithuanian, man reike liegt in amuse. And in Luxembourgish, ich muss daheim bleiben. I hope that you can see it, enjoy the languages. The challenge for you is to say this, the same sentences in all possible languages. Thank you for the attention. Next time we continue.